the more special aspect is that we still organize this event, although we have the difficulties at the border, just to show that the preservation, the promotion of our national language can be going on, whatever happening at the border.
So, good morning, Mr. Lim Bun Hok, and
morning.
thank you so much for granting Cambodianess the opportunity to interview you again in front of Angkor Wat Temple in SIEM REAP city.
Yeah.
Mr. Bun Hok, you are of course, the member of the organizing committee for Angkor Dictation, which is this year is going to be the third time. And it is something that people have been waiting for. But of course, during the recent months, Cambodia was, having a difficult time at the border with Thailand, and we all know that many of the event and organizing, public organization has been delayed or postponed, and many people also would like to know. So Angkor Dictation will be proceeding as usual during this third week of January.
Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you for the question. I can confirm immediately that Angkor Dictation, the third edition on Sunday, 18 January 2026, will be proceed as planned.
Yes, so there is no delay, there is no
Not at all.
reduction or anything.
Not at all, because we can't stop everything because of the difficulty at the border. While at the same time we are organizing here in front of Angkor Wat, on the causeway of Angkor Wat, which is far from the border. And I don't think that this will impact in a way or another to the participants or to the organization work. So we will proceed as planned. And all the sponsors and all the supporting institutions are ready to go with us. And the sponsors have already agreed to provide their support. And all the candidates will be ready, are ready, and they are impatient to participate in this third edition. So yes, clearly we will proceed as planned.
Yes, Mr. Bun Hok, but judging on the previous two events, we can see that many people, especially young children, they came from Battambang province and also Banteay Meanchey because of the proximity from SIEM REAP city.
Yeah.
This time, yes, we know that Battambang and Banteay Meanchey has been hit quite badly by the border conflict. So do you feel like many people will not come from those two provinces? Do you expect them to decrease, or do you think they still have the courage to come to SIEM?
A good point for this question. You know, for each edition, each year, we have created a Telegram group so that all the candidates are in the same group, and we discuss among the group members. And we try to know a little bit their mood, their expectation, etc. So we have made some questions, and many of them wish that this edition to be proceeded as planned, as I said. And the people who the candidates who are coming from those provinces, they also expect to come, because when they are there or they are here, there's not much different. Coming here, it's a kind of moment that they feel a little bit better. They can forget momentarily the difficulties that they are facing at the border. Of course, the mood would be different, but not because of that, and we stop or we cancel everything. This is not the way that we live in a society, Of course, if the dangers are here, well, we cannot proceed. But I don't think that at this time we are talking, there is any particular dangers related to what we have encountered in at the border.
And it is also a fresh and hopeful way to start.
Yes,
2026
and
year.
they, Angkor Dictation is what? Angkor Dictation is a special gathering between different publics, different ages, different people from different places. So this is like a big family in Cambodia where you see many candidates from different provinces. This is a friendly moment so that those who are from those provinces at the border, I encourage them, like I said previously, I encourage them to make the effort to come so that they can feel a little bit better and relaxed. And why not win the prize?
Yes, Mr. Bun Hok.
Yeah.
So I will spare you from the technicality of the event, but we will focus more on the philosophical side of the organizing. I mean the event. Yes.
The event, yeah.
The first time, yes, the causeway.
Yeah.
The second time, the causeway, and the third time will be the causeway of Angkor Wat again.
Right.
Why the same place for 3 times? Is it people want it to be here, the committee wants it to be here, or is it something so special about the causeway that no one can go anywhere else?
You said the right word, something special here, because Angkor Wat is on the flag of Cambodia. This is the only country where the flag has the image of a temple which is the World Heritage Site. And this is special because this is like identity of Cambodia. This is on the flag of Cambodia. And many factors show that this is the most convenient place to organize this kind of event. And one more thing which is important is that we have the support from the Angkor University, Security Angkor, which provides us the table, the table for the candidates on which they can sit and write. In other places, it is very difficult. If you don't have those chairs, you can't organize it. And many discussions has been going on whether we can change the place or not. Of course, I want to organize one day in Phnom Penh, for example. But again, where do we can find the chairs? Where is the place? The place must be iconic in Phnom Penh or in other provinces.
And also practical
very practical. We have, because if we organize in Phnom Penh in one way or another, we will disturb the traffic. Those things need to be considered, But for the moment, it has been going on well to organize in front of Angkor Wat Causeway. This the core of the civilization, the identity of Khmer. So for the moment, we keep at this place.
Yes, Mr. Bun Hok, but just to follow up a bit, because many people know that the Angkor Park is very big. It's more than 400 square kilometers. And it has also many temples. So based on what you said just now, the practicality, the iconic image, other temples are not feasible yet, for example.
We can consider, for example, at the telephone terrace of Angkor Thom.
Yes.
Next to Bayuan Temple. This is a big place, what we call elephant terrace. But still, it is not the same,
Yes.
That will be on the grass, and it is a little bit far. And why not? One day. Well, one day. I don't exclude this place, and I need to ask the opinion or authorization from Apsara authority as well. But why not? Yes.
Yes, Mr. Bun Hok. But what is so special about this third edition from the first and the second? Yes, the people has been increased. I think the speaker will be a monk now. So can you share some of the things that is different from the previous 2 events?
So you said the two aspects, more candidates from different provinces. All 25 cities and provinces of Cambodia will be represented. one of the venerable, the chief of monk, will be reading the text for dictation, and what is even the more special aspect is that we still organize this event, although we have the difficulties at the border, just to show that the preservation, the promotion of our national language can be going on, whatever happening at the border. And we show by this gathering that we are united among our people. So we are not afraid of whatever. Okay, so the preservation of language, of our language, is very strong, and we all come and we organize what is happening at the border.
Yes,
This is very, very special, and this is the message I would like to convey to the public.
yes, Mr. Bun Hok. But another question is that on the surface level, people know that, okay, coming to the Angkor Dictation is about writing, it's about showing the love to the heritage. It's just 1 day per year so far. So from your deeper perspective, like, do you think the event will also, motivate younger generation to, let's say, focus more on the technical aspect of our heritage, for example, archaeology or anthropology or epigraphy or something like that? I mean, do you want them to look deeper into the heritage more than just the surface level?
By coming here, of course, the core of the event is the language.
Yes.
Okay, but by coming to Angkor World Heritage Site, people will be learning other aspects than the language itself,
This
like
is
you
like
said.
a stepping stone.
Right.
Yes.
This is the core foundation. But of course, around it, you have the history, you have the epigraphy, you have the preservation, you have the Apsara history, what Apsara is doing, what is the meaning of the causeway, of the epigraphy, what is behind this building, the constructions. So many fields can be the asset to interest the candidates. But 1,860 people who come. But then you have the impact from those people, from those candidates, and from the people like you, as journalists. So you spread out the event, and then you have the what we called the implication to other people around the world. This is very, very important.
Yes, Mr. Bun Hok, but Angkor Dictation is so far it's created more toward the local audiences.
Right.
So is there any message, because we are afraid that, okay, the foreign audiences might feel a bit, not sure about what is the real intention of the event. So what is the real intention of the event if you want to spread the message to the international audiences?
My core message is that if you are not Cambodians, and if you love Cambodia, you don't love only the country. You love people. You love the language. This can encourage the Cambodian lovers, let's say Cambodian lovers, to be interested more in the language aspect. Like during this third edition, there are 2 foreigners who love Cambodia, but who love also the Cambodian language. So they participate. Of course, they don't have any expectation to win the prize, but by showing their presence, they show their love for the Cambodian language that they are learning from since many years. And there is also another aspect, is that to mobilize Cambodians living abroad, that, we are doing things interesting concerning the language. So this year, there are also Cambodians who fly from abroad, from France, for example, to come and participate in the event. So to show that even they are abroad, they still like and love our national language. So, to answer to your question, for foreigners, you don't know only the country or any tourism places. Just during 1 week, 2 weeks, you come. You know the language, you know the people. So the language which is important to communicate with the people,
Yes,
which
Mr.
allows you to know better, deeper a country.
Yes, Mr. Bun Hok. So, following up again, because so the advance of keyboard allows people to write less, and now the advance of social media such as Telegram with voice messaging, capability allows people to type less. So now here you encourage people to write. So is it something that Angkor Dictation wants to do to bring back writing as much as possible?
I think, we have to live in the present. You have to follow the evolution of the society. Nowadays, like you said, we write handwriting less than before.
Yes.
But what I would like to focus on by creating this event is that people, whether they handwrite or they type correctly. They handwrite correctly. If they can still handwrite and beautifully, that will be the maximum of the objective we can achieve. But the most important objective is that they write correctly, like what is written in a dictionary. In terms of spelling. Whether they type or whatever, because we cannot deny that we are now in 21st century AI era. Then you write, you type, whatever, but write correctly, whatever the way you write, whether you type computer, telephone, or handwriting.